If you're a CEO thinking about sustainability, the number one question you've got to have is this going to move my stock price valuation up? I've got the expert. Paul Herman. Is that correct? Shake my hand, Paul. Thank you for being here. What in the world is HIP investing, and what does it mean to a CEO?
HIP stands for Human Impact plus Profit.
Okay, like
that. What it means to a CEO or an executive team or a board is that if you solve a human, social, or environmental need, you have the potential to make a lot more money.
That sounds fantastic. Got any proof?
Well, so the evidence that we have is research of the entire S&P 500 and now 3,000 companies of public company proof.
Yep.
And what we find is when you build them into a portfolio of and rank companies by how hip they are, how sustainable they are,
yep.
It tends to outperform the S&P.
Really?
Yes.
How much?
Depending on the time frame, which you can find out at hipinvestor.com,
yep.
you can see performance up to 2, 3, 4% a year. So at HIP, we use employee satisfaction, customer satisfaction, greenhouse gas intensity, as well as staff diversity and transparency like certifications. So top quartile companies on women diversity on the board, it's been shown to make, let's say, 13% return on equity, whereas bottom quartile companies make 9%. So that's a 4% difference. Innovation, of course, creating new products and services.
Are they green products?
Some are green, some are eco, some are social. So it can be anywhere from Campbell's soup, taking the sodium out of its soups, out of its mushroom soup or tomato soup or chicken noodle soup, and dropping that sodium. And so that's a healthier product.
Yes.
Could be GE selling wind turbines, or it could also be a company like Interface producing eco materials for your boardroom, your chairs and carpet in your offices.
How would I, as a CEO, as a business owner, as an entrepreneur, figure out whether I'm hip? You offer any services there?
Sure. So we have something called a HIP check, which is free.
And, free. A great price.
Yes. And so it's a simple couple-page questionnaire about how hip your own business is.
You're more than a source of intellectual capital. You're actually a firm that provides an investment path. Is that not correct?
Correct. So we have managed accounts, which means you can't buy it on E-Trade or Ameritrade. You have to come to an advisor. So we're an advisor that provides a HIP 100 managed account. In Asia, there's actually in Singapore and Hong Kong and Japan, there's actually disclosure around sustainability and their performance there. Again, both on products and services as well as their operations. So we've actually constructed a managed account called the HIP Singapore.
Really?
And the HIP Hong Kong. It's easy to be HIP. You can just talk to your employees. It's something that they're passionate about. 9 out of 10 students coming out of school want to work for a company that has sustainability. So if you want to attract the best talent, do more with less, and that comes from your own employees' innovation. It comes from creating new products and revenues for your top line revenue growth. It looks for energy, resource, and other operating efficiencies, all by embedding sustainability or how to be hip in all of your decisions, your capital decisions, your people decisions, your everyday business decisions.